Hey, Juliana Hahn, all right? Remember that name. Any of you dancers out there, Juliana and I are creating a great program for dancers. Juliana was a former professional ballerina that is also a therapist, and we're developing a great program. So stay tuned for Dance Mentals, okay? Stay tuned for that. Excited.
They struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever role we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Alright fam, back for another day of life, back for another day of daily. So blessed fam, to be putting mental health out in this world today. So blessed. And today, it takes on a whole new meaning to put mental health out in this world, out in our world. The morning after the big announcement, if you didn't catch it, we are partnering with Premier Pediatrics, and we're going to be providing behavioral health services to their patients. And we're going to do what we do at Midwest Anxiety, but serve all of Premier Pediatrics patients. And that's a big win for Midwest Anxiety, big win for Premier Pediatrics, and big win for just mental health, y'all. As we continue to do mental health our way, the MWA thing, just continuing like I've talked about all this year, putting mental health into places that it's never been before, taking it out of the therapy offices, and putting it into the places where people live, work, play, go to school, eat dinner, go to the doctor's offices. We're interested in making mental health normalizing mental health. And the way that we do that is that we just integrate life and integrate mental health, and we put them together. We take mental health and we take life, and we put them together. We smash them together like a s'mores, a good s'mores on a nice summer night. Anyway, I can't be more excited to meet all the new Premier patients and get to know them, and all the staff at Premier Pediatrics. They got a great group there. And so if you're a patient of Premier Pediatrics, we'd love to meet you. We're gonna get some meet and greet schedules, some classes. We're gonna get all that scheduled in time. So we will meet you in time. Also, if you want to be a part of this, and your child needs a pediatrician, get in contact with Premier Pediatrics. We love their group, and they'll provide the medical stuff, and we'll provide the mental health, and it's a good thing. So I'm off to see clients today. You know the deal. Sit back, put on your seatbelt, and enjoy this ride around. Doing community mental health, y'all. Putting mental health out in this world. That's what we're doing today. Here's the deal, Lucille. All right, here's the deal, Lucille. I was addressing this with the family today. We don't do therapy just to do therapy. We have goals, we create goals, and we work towards those goals. If we don't have goals, then we're not doing therapy. There are some therapies out there that are just talk about the flavors of the day, and you're just in therapy because you need someone to talk to that's going to be supportive. I get that. That's if that's what you want, then that's great. I'm just saying that that's not the MWA thing. That's not what we do. At Midwest Anxiety, we create goals. Generally, our second session, we create goals. The first session is just getting to know each other. I always tell you that that's a good time for you to interview me. That's a good time to see if it's a good fit. Do you like me? Do I annoy you? Do you seem like I'm easy to talk to, someone you can trust, right? You're basically just you're basically figuring out if you want me to be your therapist or not. The second session, if I get past that, you let me back in the door. The second session is always about just creating goals. Creating goals, they're they're measurable. Josh will get up at 6 a.m. every morning to go to weights for 15 consecutive days. Okay, is Josh doing that? Is he getting up, or is he not? Hey, we'd like to complete that goal by June 19th. Okay, then our treatment is focused on helping Josh be able to find ways to get up that goal. That's what we're goal focused. We don't talk about just flavors of the day and the things that are going on in your life. I mean, we do, but we don't spend a lot of time on that. That's not the focus of our work, right? We're goal focused. Not only are we working with kids, but we're working with parents. So I bring this up because we had completed our goals, which is a good thing. And there was some question if we were going to continue to meet, and I was like, it's sad but true. I think that's a song. I don't know, but we're not going to meet if we don't have goals. Now, does that mean we'll never meet again? No. If and when you start struggling again, we'll get back together. We'll get the band back together, and we'll talk about the things that you're struggling with at the time. We'll create another goal, and then we'll work to accomplish that goal. Okay, that's the way that we like to do therapy, and here's the reason why. Here's the reason why we like to do it that way, is because I want you to believe. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to believe that as long as you have the skills, and that's what therapy is all about, is giving you the skills, that you can figure out the struggles in your life, right? That you don't need to be dependent on a therapist to figure out kind of how to do life, okay? Now, I get it. When you're struggling, that's the time to do therapy, right? But I really want to set a tone that I want you to be comfortable and confident in yourself, that you can handle your struggles. You just need the skills. You need the skills. You need someone to help you, and that's the role of a therapist. But once you develop the skills, now the therapist is going to let you try them out and see how you do. We're going to take the training wheels off of life. We're going to take the training wheels off, and we're going to just see how you do. Do you fall over, crash and burn, or are you able to wibble wobble and but you finally get it, okay? All right, so that's the way that we do it. That's the way that we like to do it, because we want you to understand that that you are enough. You can be the director. You can be the captain of your life. All right, y'all. Hey, this was a short vlog today. Short, because here's the thing. I'm going to tell you. I've been really busy today, seeing clients, building programs. Hey, Juliana Hahn, all right? Remember that name. Any of you dancers out there, Juliana and I are creating a great program for dancers. Juliana was a former professional ballerina that is also a therapist, and we're developing a great program. So stay tuned for Dance Mentals, okay? Stay tuned for that. Excited, but I've been busy with that. We the day after the announcement of Premier, actually this is not the day after. Today is the day that we announced the Premier Pediatrics Partnership. That's kind of hard to say. The Premier Pediatrics Partnership, the triple P. We announced that, and we've been getting calls already. What's up, Premier patients? We can't wait to meet you. We've been getting calls from Premier patients, and I think that's going to be a great relationship. Great relationship, because Premier Pediatrics is like, hey Randy, we want to take all the friction. We want to take all the friction out of referrals, right? There's a lot of friction. Our patients are saying that they try to call therapists never call them back. We refer and it's just not a good fit. We ask for medical records and there's no medical records. We never consult with the therapist back and forth. We got you, Premier. We got you, and we appreciate you allowing us to see your patients. So we're ready. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. So I've been on the phone already with a lot of Premier patients, just getting them scheduled and be able to see them for therapy and testing. We're doing testing also. We're doing testing for learning, ADHD, and autism. That's right. Shelby Bartley, a great therapist. Remember that name. If you need testing, call and let's ask for Shelby Bartley, because she's going to be the psychologist doing our testing. All right, lots going on. Hey, I hope you have a big smile on your face, lots of love in your heart, and see you again tomorrow.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup.
Go Macy!
Nice hustle.
Corner.